Cleaner and degreaser is better. I make the metal clean and remove all of the dirt.
Metal prep is better. I make sure the paint has something to stick to.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're working back on the 52 Chevy right here. Finally the time. We're actually going to be getting to the floor of the truck and we're going to be doing two processes on the floor getting it ready to paint. First, we're going to be using a degreaser and a cleaner, and we're also going to be using a metal prep or a metal etcher. Right here we've got the POR15 degreaser. What this stuff does is it makes sure the metal's nice and clean. It gets all the dirt and the grease out. We're going to spray this inside the cab, then we're going to hose the entire cab out several times, let it dry. Once it's dry from there, we're going to break out the metal prep from POR15 right here. And what this does is it puts a zinc phosphate over the entire floor of the truck, and it really gives the paint something to grip into. So we need to get this truck outside. I want to get the front of the doors at least outside of the garage so I can actually start spraying and hosing this out without getting the garage completely soaked. So let's get to it. So I got the front tires off the casters right now. I just need to air the truck up. We're going to try to roll it forward right out into the driveway. We need to air it up a little bit so we're not scraping. Just like that. All right, so it's dark out now, but that's fine. So that's why I make sure this doesn't go plummeting down the driveway out into the road. That would suck. That's probably good right there. I'm gonna block it off so it doesn't roll down the driveway on us. All right, so we got the truck out in the driveway right now. I'm gonna bring it a little closer so you can actually see. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cleaner degreaser from POR15. Instead of putting it in a spray bottle and manually spraying it, work smarter, not harder. I've got this little half-gallon sprayer from Harbor Freight. Picked it up for a couple bucks. I'm gonna put this into here, and we're gonna start spraying the floor down. So what we're doing is we're just gonna coat this entire floor. We're gonna do it all in the back, all in the front here. Just like that. This sprayer works fantastic. Let it get in all the crevices, crevasses. So I'm gonna grab a brush right now. Just kind of agitate it all a little bit. So right now I've got the cleaner degreaser all over the inside of the floor of the truck. It's been sitting there for about 15-20 minutes now. I've got the hose out. We're just gonna hose out the entire inside of the truck floor right now. Once it's all hosed out, we'll probably have to use a shop vac, clean up inside the actual seat riser area, and then probably towel dry it down the best we can with a microfiber towel. So right now I'm just gonna open up the other side door. I'm just gonna start blasting this stuff through here. All right, so I just got to clean this center section out here now. I'm gonna grab the shop vac, suck out the crap that's in there now. All right, so I've got my shop vac here. I'm gonna try to suck out as much of this crap in here that I can. We'll hose it out, suck it out, hose it out, suck it out till it's nice and clean. Let's do it now. And we're gonna hose this all off in the center again right now. So we've got this all clean right now. No more dirt and debris all over the floor. We're gonna get a microfiber towel and dry the entire floor the best we can. Then we're gonna get to the metal prepping. So we've got this pretty dry right now. So we're gonna let this finish drying and we're gonna prepare the metal prep in the spray bottle. Got the bottle completely cleaned out. And we're gonna move on to the metal prep stage of this with the POR15 metal prep. Same idea of what we just did. We're going to fill the bottle here with metal prep. We're gonna spray down the entire cab with metal prep, and we're gonna make sure it stays wet for a good 15 minutes. Then we're gonna hose the entire thing out, dry it out. We'll be done for tonight because it's dark out. Let's get spraying. I'm gonna make sure everything gets a nice coating with this stuff. All right, so we have this entire floor coated with the metal prep right now. You can see over there, it's really starting to turn white. Anywhere there's bare metal, it seems to be turning white. So it's been on here for a good half hour at this point. So I'm gonna start hosing everything out of the cab now and getting this wrapped up. We're gonna hose out the cab completely, dry it out the best we can, and push this truck back in the garage for tonight. So we're gonna start spraying this all out right now with the hose. There we go. Now we're gonna get the vacuum, suck out the center, rinse it out again, suck it out again, dry everything down. Now we're gonna hose the center out again, suck it out, and dry everything off. We'll be done. There we go. Suck it out, dry it out. I'm gonna get a couple more microfiber towels right now, get this all dried up, get this truck back in the garage. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there's a nice coating of the zinc phosphate all over these bars. You can kind of see it here all the way along. And the whole floor just has this dull, almost powdery look to it. And you can feel it when you rub the floor. You can feel the slightly grittiness more than it was before. It was a little more smooth before, but now I definitely feel like you can definitely see it over on the kick panel there. And over here, you can probably see it a lot. This is a little bit more dull now here. Right along here is we're definitely gonna put some seam sealer to cover up that weld. You won't see it at all when the seat's there anyway, but everything will be nicely buttoned up. The interior is pretty much dry. We're letting it just air dry for the next day or two. Then we'll come back in here with some seam sealer and we'll finally do the final coat of paint of POR 15 all over the floor. But right now we've got to get this truck back into the garage because it's late and it's dark outside. So there's that. So hopefully I can push this back in the garage by myself. We're gonna try. So right now I just need to hose down the driver from all this crap that came off the truck. All right, everyone, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. As you can see, we took the truck, moved it out into the driveway. We used a cleaner degreaser from POR 15 and cleaned the entire floor of the cab. We then used the metal prep, which did a little etching with zinc phosphate all over the cab floor. Right now it's got to dry, and it needs to be fully dry before we paint. So coming up in next week's video, we're actually gonna use some seam sealer, seam seal all of our welds and cracks inside the cab, and then we're gonna put a coat of POR 15 all over everything. So as always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, smash that big red subscribe button, smash that notification icon down below so you know when I do post future videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.